What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode today of the Road to Glory Career Mode. We're going to check out how we got on last episode, take a look at the league table, and all that good stuff in today's episode alongside getting through the season. 12 league games remaining of this first campaign here with Crew, and we currently sit in second place. We're doing pretty well for ourselves at the moment. I'll show you the full league table in a moment, but unfortunately, of course, my face does block the points for the top two, so you saw it there. Mansfield were on 77 and Crewe Alexandra on 64. Cambridge in third on 62, Wycombe and Exeter on 56 in fourth and fifth. At the moment, I don't think we can catch Mansfield. That's not what I'm aiming to do now. I'm aiming to get one of the final two automatic promotion spots in the form of second or third. Whichever one will be fine. We have an 8-point gap to Wycombe and Exeter at the moment, and a 9-point gap to Colchester, a 10-point gap to Luton. So we are looking pretty good for the playoffs if we need to play it. But, as I said, I want automatic promotion. We've got 12 league games remaining of this one, and we are 8 points clear. There's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't get automatic promotions. So today, we've got game against Lincoln away, followed up with a game against Forest Green, Stevenage. We've then got Coventry, Newport, and Barnet. I mean, looking at our running, it's not a difficult, tragic running. The only tough game we've got is Mansfield away. That's the only way I'm kind of thinking that we might drop some points. Other than that, I feel pretty confident with the running we've got. Like if you look at where Lincoln are in the table right now, and look at some of the other guys that we've got to play. Lincoln at the moment, they're sat in where are Lincoln? Wait, Lincoln are nearly bottom. They're 23rd in the division at Lincoln, so that might make me sim this one. How stupid is it going to look if I sim it and we lose? I'll test it out in a moment. But yeah, so Lincoln in 23rd. We've got to play Stevenage, who are dead bottom as well. We've got to play Forest Green, who are 20th. I'm pretty sure we've got to play Barnet as well, who are 21st. So we've got quite a few of the lower teams. Cheltenham, Newport County, for example. These are still teams that we've got to play who are in not great positions at the moment. We do still have to play, of course, Luton. They're 7th. We've still got to play against Morecambe. They're 9th. And we still have to face Mansfield as well. And they're, of course, top. But ultimately, our running is pretty, I guess, not easy, but it's not as hard as it could have been. So I feel pretty confident moving forward. Bowery, of course, is the top scorer at the moment in the club with 16 league goals for the season. He's 5 behind Forte of Notts County. The assist, though, Turner is joint top with McLeod there for being able to see who is going to get the top assist. I've probably butchered his name as well, that Wycombe player there. But anyways, so without further ado, we're going to skip through to the first game, and we'll see how we get on in today's episode. Fingers crossed, guys, that we will be able to get some results on the board, and we will be able to get ourselves out of League 2. Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Turner now is 67 rated. I am going to sing this one against Lincoln. I feel like with the position they're in, there is absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be able to get a result here. So that's the side. We've got Garrett, Lee, Rains, Conser, Dickinson. It's a strong team. I'm sure it's going to be a tough game, this one, but hopefully we get the job done. So Green has given Lincoln the lead there. That's not great, 8 minutes in. Exeter losing, though, to Grimsby does help us out a little bit. Cambridge, I'm not sure. Exeter are 1-1. We're 1-1. Turner getting as an equaliser here. Mansfield 1-1. Green scoring for Lincoln to make it 2-1, but Cooper has equalised. At least don't lose. Dickinson missing a penalty. That's not great. We could have got 3-2 there. Don't let them score late on, otherwise I'll be disappointed. Come on. Do you know what? In the grand scheme of things, Mansfield drew. I don't actually know with the other games how that went, but I'll take a 2-2 draw. It's sad that we missed it with Dickinson with a penalty there. Arguably, we could have won the game, but yeah, that's slightly disappointing. I'll take a 2-2 draw. At least we didn't lose. That's the bonus we've got to think about there. So I've got some final scout reports back on some players, but of course it's out of the transfer window. Sadly, I can't sign them. There are a couple of suggestions by you guys, though. So for next season, there's every chance we'll go for these guys. We've got Josh Maha there, or however you say it. He's not the quickest of players. I actually thought he was going to be rapid, but he's actually not that quick. Paddy Madden as well, another player that was suggested by you guys. He's an Irish forward. Again, doesn't look too bad, actually. We could go for him next season, but for now, unfortunately, I've already made my signings. So yeah, that now, Cambridge must have drawn their game because that keeps them 2 points behind. Wycombe, Exeter, did they win or did they draw? Well, there is still an 8-point gap, so they both drew. So effectively, we matched the result of those guys with that draw against Lincoln. So I can't really complain too much at that. I might be simming a few more games, guys, now that we are towards the back end of the season, just because we have a little bit of a point gap. And I don't particularly mind if we finish second or third. I don't care how we get out of the division. All I'm bothered about is actually getting out of the division. So I might go ahead and sim a couple more games than I usually do here, so we'll see. But Alexander growing to a 60-rated goalkeeper now. Ahead of next season, we could have a very good goalkeeper on our hands for the next couple of years. So we'll see how his growth keeps going. Into the next game we go, though. All right, a new scout update. Let's see what we've got coming into the team this time around. Is there anybody of worth? Ewan Cook's not terrible. We've scouted him for 2 months. I'm going to keep him in there. I don't want to sign him just yet. We'll see how he comes in. But other than that, it's a very, very poor scouting update from our scout there. That's disappointing. We've got a game coming up against Forest Green, so I'm going to switch around the side ever so slightly. I've got a couple of changes I want to make, and then I'll come back to you when we're ready to get into that sim game, guys. I am going to sim it with them being solo down, with us being at home. I feel like we've got enough to win the game. So let me change around the side. I'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, I only made one change in the end. I brought in Bennett at cam and I moved Turner backwards to like centre midfield. Unfortunately, Mitchell was a little bit kind of tired, so I decided to make that change anyway. So Turner's playing a bit deeper. We've got Bennett in the side as well, so hopefully that will work out in our favour. Again, it's against Forest Green. They're struggling at the moment for results themselves in the division, so hopefully we'll be able to do the job against them here. I am going to keep tabs on the bottom right-hand side, as Hakeeb does give us the lead in this game, to make sure we're able to see. So Wickham, I know, are drawing. Mansfield are winning, so that doesn't really bother us. Exeter winning against Chesterfield, though, doesn't help us. 2-0 up in this game does help us, though. How is the other games? Exeter now 2-1 up against Chesterfield after they equalised. Crawley are beating Wickham. That's a good result there. Wickham do pull one back, though. We've ended up with a 3-1 win here. Mitchell scoring a penalty. Wickham drew 2-2. Coventry beat Lincoln, that doesn't affect us. Cambridge drew with Luton, so Cambridge dropped points, but I think Exeter did win their game. So in terms of that one, it is Wickham who dropped points. As you can see there, we still have an 8-point gap to Exeter, and we're 4 points clear now of Cambridge at second. So it's not too bad, you know. I mean, we're doing okay with these sims, and I'm happy to say that it's working out in our favour. Can we get some more growth out of Turner? Not quite. He's ever so close to 68 at this moment in time. I don't want to keep training him because I don't want him to get, like, you know, 78 rated in League 2 and then want to leave. So I want to keep hold of him as much as I can. So if it gets to the point where I'm, like, 70 rated or something, I'll probably take him out of the training and just do it that way. But into the next game, guys, you know what? We're going to go straight in for another one. We're going to sim this one against Stevenage because, as I said, they're quite low down. They're bottom of the league. We then have a game against Newport and we've got Barnet. So I'm probably going to sim the next two and then play the ones against Newport and Barnet, and we'll see how that goes. But Stevenage are the next opponents here, and come on, please. They're bottom of the league, lads. I know we're away from home. Please do the job. Oh, man, they've lost. They lost to Yeovil. They lost to Mansfield. Come on, boys. Come on. Exeter win against Carlisle. Doesn't help us. We need to do well here. Come on, boys. Is there anybody I need to really watch out for? Exeter. And they've actually taken the lead here, Stevenage. Whelpdale scoring. That's unfortunate. Do you know what will be annoying? If we lose this game when they're bottom of the league. I hate simming away games in this game. It's so frustrating. I know they're bottom of the league and everything. We're going to lose 1-0. Goodness sake, man. Yeah, we lost 1-0. I can't believe it, man. Why? Why whenever I sim games where we're away from home do we just not turn up at all? We did it against Luton. We barely got a 2-2 draw. So Cambridge now 3 behind. Exeter now 5 behind with 9 games to go. It's frustrating when you sim the away games in this game because you just know you're not going to win. Turner has gone to a 68 though, and Alexander up to a 61. So that's decent. I'm going to actually take Turner off of one of these now, and I'm going to put Mitchell in the other one. I can't believe we just lost 1-0 there. That's so annoying. But we'll go into the next one. We got Coventry. I think I'm going to sim this one as well, guys, and then I'll play the away games to come. So bear with me a sec. I want to change around the side ever so slightly because obviously that didn't work against Stevenage. So I'm going to bring Mitchell back in probably, move Turner back, and take off either Cooper or Bennett. We'll see what I do in a moment. Okay, next game, guys. Coventry. Let's actually take a look one quickly where they are in the division. They are sat in Coventry. Where are you? Where the heck are Coventry at? I can't see them. Okay, 11th. There they are. 11th place. So they're not too far behind, but again, for competitiveness, this should be quite a good game. I did make the change. I did actually bring off Cooper. I put Bennett out on the left, Turner back into Cam, and we brought back in Mitchell to the side, so hopefully that'll be good. They're in quite a decent run of form here, Coventry. They've scored inside the first minute. I mean, why are we starting these games off really badly? Come on, boys. Don't let me down. Wickham winning away from home. Morecambe beating Exeter. That helps us there. Come on, boys. Don't lose this game. All I want is not a defeat again. I'm sick of simming them. There we go. Turner gets us back on level terms. Don't concede again. How is it looking for other games, though? That's what I want to keep my eyes on. We've gone into the last few minutes. Don't let them score. Okay, so we get a 1-1 draw, which could have been better. I mean, with these sims, they really are weird right now because I feel like my team's good enough, but we just don't get the results. But, wow. In terms of the other results, we're on 69, guys, which you, of course, can't see because my face is blocking it. Cambridge on 66, Exeter on 63, Wickham on 62, Luton on 61. We have a 6-point gap over Exeter with 8 games remaining, 7 over Wycombe, and an 8 over Luton. Crazy, crazy stuff. So, yeah, that's a disappointing kind of few results, I guess you could say. A couple of draws in there that we shouldn't have got. I don't quite know why either, because our team, on paper, is really quite strong in terms of their overalls. Like, we made some decent signings, unless there's other teams in there that have got better teams, and I just don't know about it. But I felt like we've got a decent team here, and for some reason, I just can't seem to be able to get the results. So, next up, Newport County. We're going to play this one. Hopefully, I'll be able to play some good FIFA today, and we can get the result on the board that we need. So, let's go, boys. Hopefully, we won't lose this one against Newport. I think I'm just going to go with the same side there. It's pretty strong. Let's do this. Let's see if we can pick up 3 points when I'm playing the game and move one step closer to promotion from League 2. It's ever so close this year. I tell you what, there's a few teams that could get out of this division. I'm sure the likes of Wycombe, Exeter, and Luton will feel very hard done by if they don't get out, because they've played a pretty good season. The only ones that have run away with it, arguably, were Mansfield. So everyone else is pretty close. So it's a very, very close season, this one. I'm not used to seeing it this close either. When I played my other one in obviously FIFA 17 Road to Glory, we went into League 2 quite, I think it was through the playoffs, and then after that, we went unbeaten in League 1. So, I mean, yeah, it's a weird one. So I'm not used to seeing this, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Newport County versus Crewe Alexandra. Let's get into this game, guys, and pick up 3 points. Confidence is key as now we're in behind. It's actually 1-0, and it's Bennett already. 4 minutes into the game. I tell you what, well played, Jordan Bowery. I was just about to say confidence is key. We need to play with some confidence on the ball. Jordan Bowery, great hold-up play. What a pass through as well. Gets it straight through the gap. Bennett runs through. They arguably could have called for offside. I don't think it was offside. I think Bennett timed his run to perfection, and Jordan Bowery released it to perfection as well. But that is where the championship experience comes in of Mason Bennett, because he gets through. Composure, cool. He finishes it off, and inside 5 minutes, we are leading here against Newport County. What a start. Walker, Mitchell, out wide is Bennett. He's got Dickinson making the run down the left for him. Who's in the box for a cross here by Dickinson? It's gone towards the back post. It's Hakeem! And just like that, it is 2-0 to Crewe Alexandra. I have no words. Absolutely no words. We've had 2 shots. We've scored them both. We started off with an absolute flyer. I honestly don't know what to say. I mean, like, I've got confidence in my team when I'm playing with it. It's just with the sim games where we're lacking at the moment. That's actually Hakeem's 10th goal of the season. That is great for a winger. I wasn't even expecting to see that. He's into double figures now for the season in terms of league goals for Hakeem. Well played, mate. That's absolutely brilliant. But what a start we've had here. 2-0 up in the game. And if I can hold my nerve and defend well enough and not give away any chances, then the point should be coming back with us. Bennett using his pace to his advantage against Bennett, actually. It's Bennett versus Bennett. Great play from Bennett. Which one, though? It's the one for Crewe. He's inside. It's a curling effort. It's saved by the keeper. And unfortunately, Hakeem couldn't get on the rebound. It was very nearly 3-0 to Crewe already. I tell you what, Newport have got to start defending better than this. Mitchell with a chance to whip across in. It's come to Rains at the back post. Rains! Oh, it's 3! It's 3-0! What on earth is going on? Newport County 0, Crewe Alexandra 3. We're 20 minutes into this game and we are demolishing them. What a cross from Mitchell. I mean, that is just size over like, yeah, I mean, why on earth have they got a midfielder who's not, I mean, in terms of like tallness, it really doesn't matter. It's who wants the ball more. But they had a midfielder, number 7, marking our, I guess, big man from the back in the form of Michael Rains. And that's why he lost out, because the strength and the experience just took over. And it is Newport 0, Crewe 3. What a finish, actually, by Rains there. For a centre-back, that was quality. Uh-oh, what a pass that is by Newport. And that's where the danger comes from, guys. When they get the ball on the wings and whip a low crossing, it seems to catch us out a few times. That's a great pass from Bennett, straight through to Jordan Bowery. Bowery's in behind for 4 here. Jordan Bowery, what a stop that is by the goalkeeper. Bowery must have thought he had his 17th league goal of the season, but the goalkeeper says, no, we are not going down to 4-0 just like that. What a stop. Great save from him. What a pass, though, from Bennett. Turner now is in the box here. Turner, great turn. Turner for 4. It's wide. It's not great, and that is the first kind of horrific miss we've had in the afternoon. But tell you what, we're playing some good stuff, and without the goalkeeper, it was 4-0 there, so great play from him. Hakeem to Jordan Bowery. Hakeeb's made a good run for Bowery. Bowery finding Hakeeb through for 4. It's Hakeeb. It is 4 to Crewe Alexandra. We are tearing open Newport County. And we are heading for 3 points on the board. It's half time. It's job done. We can rest now on our laurels. Get in. What a finish. Jordan Bowery again with another fantastic through ball. Hakeeb, once again, like Bennett, keeps his composure and slots home past the goalkeeper. I'm going to make a couple of changes at half-time because, as you see, we are dominating here, so I want to make sure that our players are fully fit ahead of the next game. But I tell you what, I can't ask for any more than this because we are playing unbelievable stuff right now. And we're basically playing like champions, even though we don't have a hope in hell at getting champions, status because we can't catch Mansfield. But we're playing like it, certainly. We're playing like a team that is going to get out of the division from automatic promotion. Just you watch. Okay, so, changes-wise, I think I'm going to bring on George Cooper. I think I'm going to bring on Alan as well. We'll bring off Hakeeb. He's done well for us today. He's got his 11th league goal of the season there as well. And I'm also going to bring on probably... I'm stuck. I'll keep it like it is for now and see if we pick up an injury. Because, of course, I don't want to have to go to 10 men. So I'll keep it how it is and maybe bring on Harry Pickering in the second half at like centre midfield or something like that. But for now, it's doing pretty good for us. 2 changes, Cooper on and also Alan on. I can't really ask for any more than that. Alan on the ball already, finding Jordan Bowery. Bowery sees her on a Turner through the middle. Turner looks for the touch, finding Alan potentially. Yes, it is. It's Alan for 5. It's a good block by the defender. Uh-oh. Danger again because it's come from a cross. And once again, we need to learn to defend these crosses. I mean, I have to say it was Lee out of position. He gave the ball away in a stupid area. He didn't need to do it. But it seems like every time we get caught out in these stupid places where we give away the ball and then it goes to the side of the pitch, either on the right or the left, and then they cross a low cross in and it always causes danger. We don't seem to be able to defend against it. I don't know what it is. We need to improve on that. But here's Bowery to Turner. Turner again looking now for 5. Here is Turner. Turner, the defender, just stepped off him. Well played. Honestly, he was caught in 2 minds. He actually beat the defender. All he had to do was continue running. But then he tried to cut back inside of the defender, and that was kind of him just playing mind games with Turner, I guess. But, yeah, we need to be able to defend these crosses in, low crosses, because we don't seem to be able to do it. And that's an issue for us going forward. But Bowery, again, looking for Turner, can't find him. Still 4-0. We're still heading towards the points anyway, so even if we concede, I'll still feel confident. I mean, there's absolutely nothing I can do there. Reigns missed his tackle. And it's one of those moments in FIFA where as soon as you know he gets the ball and he's through, you know it's going to end up in the back of the net anyway. So there's no point even trying to defend it. As soon as I missed that tackle and he turned inside of me, I was like, okay, well, this is going to the back of the net. Like, there's one pass through. I got no idea where Conser is. What is he doing? And then all of a sudden, Reigns just completely bypasses the ball. And, Nubel, or however you say his name, if he did that 10 times over, there is no way that he gets it more than 4 times in the back of the net that way. And that is one of the occasions where he does it. So... the points are still coming with us, but the clean sheet... what is going on? What was that pass, man? Don't start losing it now. We've had a great performance, and all of a sudden, we're now misplacing passes for days. Don't start losing the game now. Thank you. What a poor shot. As I was saying, it's nice to have the fact that we could have got a clean sheet, but sadly, we can't get the clean sheet now. But, yeah, as I said, it's frustrating, man, because I knew that was going to happen to us. I saw the chance coming. I was like, okay, well, that's going in. Nolan getting a run from Allen. Allen, good turn back inside. Here is still Allen. And still Allen. And he's heading into the penalty area now. Here is Allen. Allen on the ball. Great touch. Finding it. It's 5 for Crewe. Get in. We needed that little bit of confidence for Allen there. I know he's only kind of 55 rated, but there's every chance that in the near future, he will be starting to get some game time. So for confidence, that is a massive, massive boost. Good little turn inside of the defender there. Kept his composure. And with the 5-star weak foot, he just curls it into the top corner. I mean, I would have preferred a 4-0 win over a 5-1 win, but you take what you get. And at the end of the day, we've absolutely demolished them here. They've had that one chance and they've taken it. So you can't really complain at that. But, I mean, I just wanted that clean sheet, I haven't had a clean sheet for a while. It would have been nice to get it. So, 5-1, there's potential to even make it 6 in a moment. Because at the moment, they are really not defending very well at all. Cooper. Bowery, back to Cooper. There's a chance for 6 here. Can Cooper find it? Cooper! He hit it straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, Cooper. That's poor. I mean, Dickinson just won the ball and passes it straight to them. It's, like, frustrating as hell because it's going to be 4. It's going to be another one. Oh, my goodness me. Why do we give away chances like that? Dickinson wins the ball, passes it straight to a Newport County player, and then I couldn't switch quick enough as he turns inside of me. It's frustrating. Oh, come off it. We are so bad. We are so bad from defending crosses. It's unbelievable. Newble's got his second of the game. 5-2. Like, I just want to look at this for a second as well. They've had one shot on target. They've scored twice. Of course, one of them came off the post. But why are we so bad at defending crosses? We just don't seem to be able to defend against them at all. Whether it's low, high, whatever happens, it's always whipped in crosses that causes us danger. Really is frustrating. Walker to Allen. Allen looks towards a back post. It's not quite worked out. We'll get a corner. As I said, it's nice to get the points, but we've conceded 2 goals that should have been avoidable for us. Cooper, chance to whip across, and it is in. It's Rains again. It's a chance for 2 for him. It's been away by the goalkeeper. I wonder how many saves their goalkeeper's actually made this game, because he's had a great game, to be honest. Rains, through to Turner. Turner, chance to turn on the edge of the area. Can't quite do it, but it's come to Allen. Allen to the byline. It's still Allen. It's still Allen. It's a chance for Bowery. He's missed it. Oh, dear, Jordan Bowery. We've won the game 5-2 anyway. But Jordan Bowery with a chance to get on the score sheet, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. So match facts, we battered them. Absolutely battered them. Player ratings-wise, for saves, Garrett made 3. He only made 4. Are you mad? Are you mad? He only made 4 saves. Having said that, we did have 10 shots on target, and we did score 5. So, yeah, I mean, law of averages. He might have been blocked the other one. Fair enough. 5-2 win. 3 points. I'll take it. Would have been nice to get the clean sheet. In other results, Exeter lost to Swindon. Get in. They lost 2-0. Well, let's take a look. Wickham lost as well. Oh, my goodness me. And Cambridge drew with Carlisle. What can you say? You can't ask for anything better than that. I've just realised it's quite dark in my room. I'm going to turn the light on in a second, guys. Wow. Can't ask for anything better than that. Well played. Not that that light has made a blind bit of difference, but it is on anyway, guys. And there you go. So, unbelievably, we are on the verge of joining League One with Crewe Alexandra. Apologies if you can hear that bike in the background as well. That was pretty loud. Oh my God, Mitchell's stamina is really, really bad. Let's train that up a little bit. So for training, it is going pretty well. Alexander up to 62. He's nearly higher than Garrett, actually. We could actually throw him into the team now, and I'd feel pretty confident in doing so. Mitchell as well, if we can get him to a decent overall, I think we're pretty good to go. So yeah, 5 points ahead of Cambridge, and we are now 9 points ahead of Exeter in 4th place. You know what I'm going to do, guys? If we are mathematically secure, I am going to sim the rest of the games in today's episode. That's what I'll do for you guys. So, as it stands, we have 7 games remaining. We've got a game against Barnet. How many home games do I have? So I can sim them, and that way... So we've got a game against Port Vale, we've got Mansfield away, we've got Luton away, we've got Morecambe and Crawley. So, I could sim a couple of those, probably. Let's play this one against Barnet, guys. See where that leaves us. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the teams below us will drop some more points as well. And I need to make a change here. I'm going to have to bring on Cooper. I'm going to have to bring Turner backwards again like that. And maybe play George Cooper in there like that. That's probably what I have to do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So, I think that's the side I'm going to go for this game against Barnet. But, yeah, as it stands, victory against Barnet will put us on to 40 games. There'll be 6 games remaining. If we're still 9 points clear, we'll be okay, I think. So, anyway, let's get into game against Barnet, see how we get on. Hopefully, I can sim the entire rest of the season after this, and we'll be through to League One, and we can get into some League One action next episode out. If not, of course, and I still have to play games, then sadly we'll have to wait for the final end of the season later on. But anyways, guys, game against Barnet coming up for you all. We demolished Newport County in the last one. Can we do the same against Barnet? Let's find out. All right, here we go again then. Barnet, our next opponents for this one. The 5-2 win still coursing through the veins here at Crewe. We're looking for very much the same here. Cooper in that cam role today, sadly. Not quite Turner there, but Turner is still in the field to play. He's just pushed back a slight little bit, which means, of course, attacking-wise, he's not going to have as much of an impact as he would if he was playing cam. But he should still be able to get involved. Bennett on the ball, finding Dickinson already. Dickinson waiting for a run to come in towards the middle. And he's not come in, but Dickinson cuts inside. And still Dickinson, he finds Jordan Bowery. Bowery with a great turn. Bowery for 1! What a block that is by the defender. 5 minutes in already, we create a chance. And it's Hakeeb with a chance to whip across in towards the middle. It is whipped in. It's a poor delivery in the end, and it's going to be cleared away by them. However, Mason Bennett gets back on it here, and here is George Cooper with the ball on the left. It's still Cooper, got a good left foot on him, finds a cross. Turner was there. It's going to be cleared away again by Barnet. Lee to Walker to Turner. Turner now to Bennett. Bennett to Dickinson. Dickinson with a run down the left. Got a little bit of pace to work with here, Dickinson. Can he rip a good cross in towards the middle? He can do. It's into the box. It's 1-0. And Crewe take the lead. Is it Walker of all players in there? That might actually be Walker. No, it's not. It's Rains. What on earth is Rains doing up there? Our centre-back gets a second goal in as many games for himself. Our captain. What on earth is Rains doing in there? I have no idea, but it's worked out wonderfully because it's a great ball in from Dickinson, and it's Michael Rains with the goal. It's his second in the league. It's 2-2, and he's given us the lead. I am baffled as to why he was even in there in the first place, but I tell you what, it's good that he was because he won the header, and it is now Crewe 1, Barnet 0. I can't really say too much more. The only worrying factor in that is that we did have two defenders pushed up attacking. That's the only worrying factor for me, but it's worked out. Dickinson again here, looking to go on the front foot. Dickinson cutting inside on that left. Here we go. We saw a goal like this from him before. Can he get another one? No, he can't. Oh, it's disappointing. Ran it straight into defender. He did score one of those recently, didn't he, with that great run he had previously, but sadly not quite working there. Oh, are you kidding me? Dickinson, what kind of a tackle is that, mate? Oh, they're going to score. It's a cross whipped in. We can't deal with crosses. That time Garrett did, but Dickinson, what kind of a tackle was that? He half-heartedly put his foot in and didn't really do anything. He just kind of... Oh, man, Dickinson, that is poor. I know you assisted the first goal, but you've got to do better defensively, mate. That's our weak point at the moment. Defending is our weak point. Massive, massive weak point. So, for next season, that's a worrying factor. But for now, I've just got to worry about it in League 2. Not quite League 1 just yet. Oh, come off it, man. That's a completely fine tackle. It annoys me when you win the ball back and then it just goes straight through to one of the players for them to be, shoot from the opponents because you did the hard stuff in order to tackle them, so, kind of deserve the ball back, I guess. But Bowery, that's a shocking touch. Jordan, what are you doing to me, man? Turner, looking to win that back. Consor's just been turned. I knew that was going to happen. And now we've got to defend, and we can't defend! Why do we concede goals like that? I can't actually comprehend what goes on. It's like shots from the edge of the area. We just... Oh, my goodness me. 1-1. So, at the moment, as it stands, we're dropping points. Came from Bowery's weird touch. But then Consor gets turned. At this stage here, he has no right to score. Absolutely no right. Garrett, that's shocking. I can't wait to get rid of you. You make so many mistakes that you just shouldn't make. That's 53 minutes in on the edge of the area, and they've scored an equaliser. The touch originally from Jordan Bowery is shocking as well. Everything just went wrong for that goal. Dickinson to Bowery to Cooper, it's 2-1, that is so well worked as well, get in, 63 minutes, what a pass through from Dickinson to Bowery, and then Bowery made no mistake with a cutback to George Cooper. 2-1 up in the game, we're having to work hard for this one, guys, I really am having to work hard. It's very, very difficult, this game, it feels like I'm losing a little bit of fitness on a lot of players as well, like off the ball. The runs aren't as frequent as I would like. I'm going to make a couple of changes here, but that's a great finish from Cooper. Well played. So the changes I'm going to make are going to happen now. I don't want to make too many because going 2-1 up, I don't want to change the dynamic that much. I'm going to put Turner back in at cam. We're going to bring on Mitchell. I think I'm going to bring on Allen as well. Let's bring off Bennett. And I think for now, that's the only change I'm going to make. I don't want to change too much, as I said. But I can't wait to get a better goalkeeper. There's absolutely no reason as to why Garrett should be getting beat like he did there. I'm a bit frustrated with that, but as it stands, 2-1 up, 3 points back in the bag. If we can actually defend this time, don't concede straight from kickoff. Don't concede straight from kickoff. If I concede straight from kickoff, I'm going to be so... It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Clear it. What's going on? Oh my goodness me. I genuinely thought we were going to concede straight from kickoff after I said it like 3 times. There's 2 men over on this right-hand side, and I can't get the right player to go and cover that. And it's annoying me now because I'm trying to switch to the player. As I'm doing this as well, they're going to score again. I can't get close to them. Oh, what a save from Garrett. It's not switching to the right player. I know I'm complaining a lot, but it really is annoying. I'm trying to switch to the player to get a man over. I can see where they're going to play the passes sometimes, and I just can't switch to the right player. And that should have been 2-2 there. Good save from Garrett. I know I was moaning at him before for him not making a save, but he's at least kept me in the lead there. So well played, Garrett. I have to give you credit where credit's due. I was not expecting you to save that. That was so lucky from Hakeeb for us to still keep the ball. We've got a man over on the other side. Hakeeb to Allen for free. Yes! We have put the game to bed. It is Allen with his second in as many games. Yes! 3 points heading our way. That's massive. Well played to Hakeeb. He got a lot of luck, though, involved in that one. I have to admit, we were very, very lucky. I tried to play the pass. The defender blocked it initially. Should have got it back. He didn't. Somehow Hakeeb came out with it, and the luck was on our side there for that one. But we got the nice cross towards the back post, and Alan kept his composure to fire it in with the left foot. That sends us into 3 points territory. 3-1 win. It was a tough game, this one, actually, against Barnet, to be fair. I don't quite understand why I struggled so much, but I did struggle, and fair play to them. We get 3 points, though. Let's take a look now at how the other games panned out, because we're able to see if we are heading for the miraculous victory. So, Exeter drew 1-1 with Lincoln. Wickham, they won 1-0. Huh. Okay. Cambridge winning as well, so they keep the gap. But yeah, disappointing. 6 games to go. We're 10 points clear of Wickham. So, I think that only means one thing, guys. I am going to play to the end of the season. Let's see if we can get out of this division. I'm going to sim a couple of games. Cons is out for 8 weeks, which doesn't help us at all. That's a bit disappointing. We've got a couple of players in here I'm going to actually look at. So I'm actually going to get Ewan Cook here. Let's put him into the side. So yeah, I'm going to sim a couple of games and then see how it goes. If we are able to get out, then I'll go ahead and we'll just basically play it and try our best to get out of the division quicker than we should. So Eddie Nola's going to have to come in for Conser because disappointingly he has picked up that injury. We've got a few players actually who are pretty decent on the bench here. So let's put Griffiths in ahead of Shaw. I'm going to go ahead and sim this against Port Vale at home and see if we get a victory. If we don't, the worst that's going to happen is that Wickham go back to 7 points behind us with 5 games remaining. That's the worst that can happen. So let's see. Port Vale, the next opponents. Come on, boys. Don't let me down. Okay, so they did beat Wickham recently, Port Vale, which doesn't help us. Wickham winning at Grimsby doesn't help either. Wickham winning now 2-0. They've scored as well as Port Vale to get them the lead. I don't understand why we sim games and then we lose it. Like, we've got a good enough team. You see me smash teams left, right, and centre when I'm playing with it. It's just we can't play whenever I sim. At least get a draw, boys. Do not lose this one. Tong missed another penalty. Turner gets us back on level terms. Get in. Don't steal it later on. Okay, so we get a draw. Wickham winning 4-0, which moves them 8 points behind. That's annoying. We've got Mansfield up next. I should play this. I really should. But something is telling me to sim it in my mind. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's telling me to sim it. But then we're going to lose if I sim it. So, do you know what, guys? I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to sim this one against Mansfield because it's not like we can catch them by winning the game, and I don't care if we get second or third because we're out of the division as of automatic motion. So I'm going to sim it because it'll move us on to 42. Hopefully Wickham don't win their game, and then we'll be able to see how that fares because I feel pretty confident. Exeter winning now against Cambridge. You know what? This will be a weird one. If we win this away from home, I was going to say Mansfield score with Hemmings. Wickham, I haven't seen anything. They go 2-0 up through Rose, who has joined us next year ahead of that season. Still didn't see anything by Wickham. I'm expecting a loss here to Mansfield, so we'll see. Exeter winning 3-1. They are 3-0 up now, Mansfield, so fair play to them. I expected fully to lose this one. Hakeeb does come on and score at least a consolation. So it's 3-1. What about Wickham? Where did they have their game? Okay, so we're 6 points clear with 4 games remaining of Exeter. I am now going to sim this last one against Luton. If we lose it, I'll end the episode there and we'll play the next episode because obviously I don't want to end it where we're going to lose. But if we draw or win it, I'll see how the league looks and then I'll make my decision. So I need to change the side around a little bit because it's a little bit weak now. So I'll come back in a moment, guys. Then we'll see how we end the episode of today. All right, so Luton the next game. As I said, if we lose this one, I will not sim anymore and we'll play it next episode. We need to keep tabs on Exeter and Wickham. Turner gives us the lead inside 5 minutes. That's very, very good indeed. Exeter will win against Accrington Stanley, so that will keep it at 6 points, depending on that game, how it goes. They've equalised at Luton here. We ideally need Exeter to draw and Wickham to draw. Wickham, I can't see their result just yet. Apologies if you heard my phone go off there. So as it stands, it's still 1-1 here. Exeter 2-1 up against Accrington. And we have got a 1-1 draw, which leaves us, I do believe, 4 points ahead of Exeter. Mansfield are on 100 points. It's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Cambridge, again, dropping points. Do you know what? I feel confident. I feel like if I sim the remaining games, we can still get automatic promotion. I apologise as well if you didn't want to see sim games, but of course I want to try and get through this quicker so that I'm not stuck in League 2 for the entirety of the series. I want to try and get myself out of League 2 as fast as possible. So, with 4 points clear, I'm assuming have a home game coming up in a moment, in which case we should be able to get at least, I would say, a result against Morecambe. I'm just worried about Exeter. I think Wickham and stuff, I'm not too worried about that for now. That's fine. It's just the Exeter game. So I feel like the squad's pretty good. We've got Morecambe. Where are Morecambe in the league? Let's check that out first. Morecambe are 10th place. You know what? Screw it. We'll sim it. Let's see if we can get the result. All right. So, Morecambe, and you can see our team. I mean, all we need to do is win the game. Exeter losing against Crawley. That's massive, but we pick up a red card. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Exeter back on level terms. Barry gives us the lead somehow with 10 men. I don't know. Oh, Dickinson gives us a 2-0 lead with 10. How can we win games with 10 men? Yeah, I don't know. I am baffled. But as it stands, we're heading for a 2-0 win. I think Exeter are winning, though, so it keeps them 4 points behind now. They scored a second late on. Wickham winning as well. Leaves us 2 games to go. We're 4 points clear of Exeter. We're 5 points clear of Cambridge with 2 games remaining. So, guys, I'm going to play right until the end of the season for you guys. I am looking forward to seeing if we get out of this division. And, of course, we'll pick up next episode in League 1. Hopefully, that's the fingers crossed anyway, of course. I apologise, as I said earlier, if you don't like seeing sims. But the only issue is I don't want to, as I say, spend a long time in League 2 because I've got to work through the divisions. It takes a while. And, of course, I want to be playing Premier League football as soon as possible. So, hopefully we can get out of it. And it makes no sense for me to play these games if I can win them or if I can get results that actually put us in there anyway. So, Crawley, the next opponent, it's away from home. Remember, Crawley did very nearly just have a good game against Exeter. Defeat here will leave us, if Exeter win, a point ahead of Exeter. If Cambridge win, 2 points ahead of Cambridge. So let's get into this game against Crawley, and hopefully we'll be able to get a result. I'm going to bring off Turner, of course, because of that red card, so I've got no other option. So let's put in Porter. Let's put in Hanhern Grant. So let's bring him into the team. Other than that, it's our strongest lineup for this game against Crawley Town away from home. Come on, boys. A point will take us into League 2. Come on. I just realised what I said as well. What I meant to say was, a point will take us into League 1. That's what I meant, not League 2. Of course, we're already in League 2. Exeter winning against Stevenage, if it's, it's bad for us, but we just need to make sure that Cambridge aren't winning, and we'll be okay. I think Wickham are now losing 2-1 to Chesterfield. I said a point will do for us. Exeter 2-0 up now, and they did score Crawley, so that's not good in our respect. Come on, get a late equaliser, please, 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 please. Oh, it's harsh. Okay. Oh, man, that's annoying. Like, come on. How could you not get an equaliser there? But you know what? It doesn't matter. Because we're through. We're into League 1. Yes! Look at that league table, guys. We're on 80 points. And Cambridge in 4th place are on 76 with 1 game remaining. They can't catch us. Exeter could knock us out of the 2nd place spot. They could go 2nd. We'll go 3rd. Completely all right with that. Have no quarrels with that at all. I'm fine with that happening. So, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have got automatic promotion out of League 2. We are playing League 1 football next season. Really can't wait for that. I'm going to go ahead and sim the final game. We'll take a look at how it all ended in today's episode for you all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As I said earlier, I know people don't like seeing sims, but if I can get out of it quicker without having to play the games, then that is a bonus for me as well. So it is that little bit of a little bonus there. So last game of the season against Chesterfield. I want to end it off on winning ways if possible, guys. So, don't let me down too much. Got a few players, of course, coming through the academy right now, but I'm going to get rid of Charlie Watson. He doesn't look great. I'm on the verge of maybe getting rid of Ewan Cox as well. I don't know yet. We'll see. And that'll be it for that. So, yeah, wait. How many players have we got injured? Greg Lee and Hakib. Okay, that's not great. It doesn't matter. We're at the end of the season anyway, so let's get into the final game of the season. Sim it, and I'll take you through how everything has panned out this season. Really, really, really happy with how we've got on. Cheltenham, or replace the match. I don't care who plays in this one. I could have gone through and changed it myself, but you know what? I'm not bothered because it really has no impact, this result, because even if we lose, the worst we're going to finish is 3rd. So there we go. They've got the lead, Pell with it. If Exeter win, of course, they are losing Exeter, so I mean, it is what it is. We are now drawing, so that's a bonus for us. Dickinson equalising. Exeter still losing, so as it stands, we're still going to finish second. Graham gives them the lead. If Exeter lose and we lose, we finish second. Exeter drawing, it goes down to goal difference. Dickinson equalised. Get in. So we finish second anyway. Dickinson double sends us in second place. We're through to League One. Get in, boys. That's what I wanted. So, as it stands, guys, we're going to take a look, of course, at the league table and stuff like that ahead of that season. We'll do it in a moment, but there we go. Crewe Alexandra finishing second in their first season. I just want to say right now, you guys won't be able to see it when I show you the table. Mansfield have finished on 109 points. What? Look, 109 points. That is mad. They got 34 wins. That is just ridiculous. That is absolutely... Wait, what? In a dramatic turn of events, on goals scored, Cambridge United have knocked out Exeter of third place. Exeter are forced back into the playoffs. That's mad. That's absolutely mad. We finished on 81 points, though, so we do get the result there, as you see. And we do come in second. Cambridge in third, Exeter, Wickham, Colchester and Luton will fight it out in the playoffs. In terms of the bottom side of the division, Stevenage, Forest Green and Lincoln all finishing the bottom three. Grimsby there as well in the bottom four. Of course, they don't get relegated though, so it's not terrible for them. In terms of the goals and stuff this season, let's take a look. Forte of Notts County finishing the top scorer. Bowery, our top scorer with 17. In terms of assists, McLeod got the top assist. Turner in there, Bowery in there as well. In terms of clean sheets, Logan with the top. We had Garrett on 13. Yellow cards, I don't think we picked up many yellow cards. We don't think we picked up many red cards either. Turner, I think, got 1 in his time here. So, yeah, he picked that up in one of the sim games. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I can't really complain. We've had a good season. In terms of how the squad have got on, let's take a look at the squad hub for a second and see the growth out of some of the guys here. So let's change it to that. So Garrett's gone up by 2. Alexander's gone up by 19. 19 for our young Englishman. That's very good. We got Perry up by 2, Woodcock up by 2, Constance up by 4. That's very good as well. You're right from Cheltenham for 320k, of course. Reigns, he stayed the same. Sass Davies up by 3. Eddie Nolan stayed the same. Greg Lee up by 2. Will Jackson up by 3. Charlie Lewis up by 4. Harry Pickering up by 7. We got Brennan Dickinson up by 2. We've got Lance Griffiths up by 2. Ed Bennett up by 4. Hakeeb up by 1. We've got Charlie Kirk up by 2. Alex Byrne up by 2. Finney up by 2 as well. Brad Walker up by 3. Very good there. Wintle up by 1. Lowry up by 2. Charles Mitchell, of course, he's up by 3. Very, very nice there. With 17 years of age, he's going to be a superstar for us. Shaw up by 3. Lundstrom up by 3. Turner up by 14 overalls. Get in. What a little beast he is going to be. We got Kelly up by 2. Morgan Allen up by 3 as well. Mason Bennett has joined the club. He's on loan. We got Chris Potter going down, sadly. He is 34, though, so he will be probably not at the club for much longer. Jordan Barry up by 1. We've got Anhern Grant up by 3 as well. Lewis Riley up by 3. George Cooper up by 3. Very nice indeed. Okay, so in terms of the first season then, 55 games played. We won 24 of them. We drew 18 and lost 13, scoring 86 goals and conceding 58, I think that is, unless it's assists. I don't know. But we got 4-1 against Notts County. We ended up with the biggest defeat, 3-1 against Cork City, which was in the little pre-season tour thing. Our record transfer fee, 700,000. Very nice indeed. We got 750k for Dagnall, but we got 700k paid in for Dickinson. Not too bad. So, great season overall, guys. Let's get into the next season ahead of League One football. Of course, I'm going to spend a little bit of time training my players up. We'll check it out, the budget for next season and stuff like that, and then I'll end the episode off there. So I'll see you all in a moment, guys, when we're into League One. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're approaching the end of this season. Of course, you get a little bit of time to be able to do some training to your players at the back end of the year. Look at the growth out of these guys. Turner now at 70, Mitchell at 65, Alexander at 67. We've got our goalkeeper ahead of next year. Henry Alexander is good enough to come into the team. He's 67 rated now. He's grown by 22 overalls this year alone. Insane. Absolutely insane. So for next season, we've got our goalkeeper. Mitchell's growing very nicely at centre midfield. We've got Turner as well as a 70 rated, whatever we want him to play, midfield, striker, wherever we fancy putting him. And he's pretty good as well. We've even got players joining ahead of next year. So what I'm going to do now is, guys, because at the end of the year, going to get into League One, show you those players that have joined us, show you our budget, and then, of course, you guys can give me some signings ahead of next year so we know who we're bringing in. Apologies again if you could hear the phone going off there. And I'll see you all in a moment for when we get into that season, and you guys can tell me who you think we should buy, because I think we're going to have a nice bit of money to work with. Let's find out in a moment. All right, we are here, the promised land that is League One football. I'm going to actually choose that one. Of course, it gives us the most money. That's the reason I'm going to choose it, so why not? But we've got a few emails to go through. We've got some stuff to look at, and I actually want to check out the team itself and to see who is in League One this year. And I don't know if you saw the transfer budget very briefly there. It's not too bad, actually. I was expecting a bit less. But let's take a look then at what we've got. So we've got a few players joining. We've got Danny Rose, we've got Reece James, we've got Lamine Andal, we've got Dean Perrett, we've got Angus MacDonald, we've got Ryan Leonard, we've got Joe Riley, we've got Alex Byrne and Hern Grant sadly leaving the club as well because they left. Obviously, we're on here on loans. So, the budget for this season, this is where I'm pretty happy with. We've got 2.9 million, or rather, if I bump it down a little bit, we'll probably have about 2. I can move it about, you can see. It's pretty decent. If I put it at 65, 35, that's normally what I work with a little bit. So, if we do that, we've got 2.6 million plus £26,000 a week. Very, very happy with that indeed. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting to see as good a budget as that one, comparing it to last year's that we had, of course. So, let's take a look at what the board want. They want us to reach the round of 32 FA Cup. They want us to get a mid-table finish in League One. They want us to sell out at least 85% and at least 50% of the home games this season. So half the home games, we need 85% or more attendance. And the only way you can do that is by playing well. Youth development, we're doing pretty well at the moment with that one, so I feel pretty confident heading forward with that we'll be able to do it. Let's take a look then at how our strongest lineup currently looks at the club. So, let's get out Porter. Let's put Turner back in there. Let's move in Concert, because of course he's one of our better players. Let's bring off Alan for now. So, Alexander will go into the goalkeeping role. We've got Concert coming in at centre-back. We've got, unfortunately, even though Reigns played unbelievably well towards the back end of the season, we will be swapping him out for where is he? MacDonald there. We then have Ryan Leonard, 70 rated. We've then got Dean Parrott, 65 rated. We've got Riley, 65 rated. We have got Reece James at 70 rated. We have Rose as well in there at 66 and Endow as well at 65. We've got a stacked team, really have. So if I put Turner there, if I put Dickinson up at left, who actually would be better, guys? Help me out here. Should we play Dickinson at left wing and put, Reece James at left back? Or should we put Reece James at left wing and play Dickinson at left back? That's what I want to know. Let me know down below. So, in terms of that one, we then also have Reigns coming in inside of Pickering. And Greg Lee, sadly, will be on the bench at the moment, unless I need him to play there. But Riley's pretty good. Let's get Lowry out of the bench, put Ryan Leonard in there. And, of course, he's going to replace Walker in centre midfield. We also then have Griffiths coming off, and we're going to put Parrott in there. And for now, if we take a look... Oh, we got Rose as well. Okay, Rose can replace... probably maybe George Cooper. And we'll have Endow as well. We'll put Endow in place of Walker. The reason I got Endow was because if you look at his acceleration, he's just so fast that he's going to cause danger off the bench with his pace. That's kind of why I brought him in. I feel like he's going to do a good job. I mean, Rose isn't short or slow either, so he's pretty good. So yeah, we've got Barry. We could put Rose in there. We could literally swap him out and have him there. We have a really good squad. I'm looking forward to this season. I mean, look at that. 67 rated goalkeeper. Our back four is sensational. We've got Leonard and Mitchell holding down the midfield. We've got Dickinson, Turner, and Hakeeb as the midfield three in front, with Rose up front or Barry, whichever one we choose. We've got substitutions like Bennett to bring on and Dow to bring on. We got Parrott, we got Garrett, we got Reigns, we got Lee. We have so many stacked players to come on. We've even got Walker who can come back in. We've got Allen who enjoyed some good time in the last, kind of few games of the season. It's just a really good squad. I'm really looking forward to this season. So, let me know down below in the comments, guys. Who do you think we should sign? Who do you think we should get into the club? I mean, I feel pretty good going forward, but we've got a little bit of money to work with, so let's see what you guys suggest. So let's have a look then, before I leave you all, at who is in League One this year. Let's take a look, guys. So, if I move backwards here and to League One, there it is. Hello? Where is it? Next one? Come on. It's so laggy. Carabao Cup. Where is it? FA Cup's going to be next, so let's forget about that. League One. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. So, they've got Barnsley, who I think, were they in League One last year? They might be in Championship. Ourselves, who's come down from the Championship, actually? Plymouth have come down from the Championship. Who else have come down? Who else have come down from the Championship? Burton Albion, they've come down as well. And Bolton have come down. So Bolton, Burton Albion, and Plymouth have come down from the Championship. That's not terrible. But yeah, it's not great either. So that's how we end today's episode off, guys. If you did enjoy it, a like, rating, greatly appreciate it. As always, thank you for your continued support on the channel. I really appreciate it. Please bear in mind that, of course, we can only sign 5 non-English players. I am considering bumping that up to 7, though, so I might do that depending on who gets suggested. If you did enjoy it, a like, rating, greatly appreciate it. As I said, thank you all for your continued support on the channel. I really appreciate it. Got 18,000 of you guys subscribed to me now, so thank you so much for that as well. It's crazy to see. Hopefully you're as excited as I am for League One this year. I'm feeling pretty good about the team. I'm feeling pretty good about the money we've got. I'm feeling pretty good about the suggestions that you guys are probably going to give me. So let's see what happens in the next episode when we try out some League One football. Catch you all for that very, very soon. Adios.